Okay, here's a look at Studio Series 86 number 25 Autobot Blaster and Eject. 25, so I'm kind of curious to know how many Studio Series 86 figures they're going to give us. But anyways, you could see the nice artwork there on the front of the box. Back of the box, you get your product images with the feature and the nice backdrop there. Side of the box, the same artwork there. The other side, a close-up of the artwork or the head. And here you could see Transformers the movie on the top of the box, bottom, words and stuff. So that's a look at the box. And here is a look at Blaster already in alt mode. And I have them in alt mode because I wanted to do something different than the other reviewers. They always start off in robot mode, transform it. But here, I just wanted to show you what he looks like in alt mode starting off. So for the most part, this is more cartoon or movie accurate with the nice gray and this nice little detail here on the window of that cassette holder. But let's compare this with the animation model so we can see. And yeah, it's not quite cartoon accurate. There's all this little detail that's off, such as down here, the little square. These were like lights, and obviously this stripe on the speaker. Then the little red detail here, it's not supposed to be a triangle. And here they got this sculpted red button here. I can go on and on, but my point is, even though this one's colored a little bit more tune accurate, for some reason they have all this extra sculpted detail that's not really tune accurate or movie accurate. So this is kind of like a stylized version. But anyways, here's a look at the back, and you could see it's okay. Bottom here doesn't clean up too well. But anyways, here's a look at Blaster in alt mode, and he does come with Eject, and these buttons you don't push down like a real cassette. You actually have to push in to open it up. And then we could take out Eject here, and you could see it's this nice blue color, which is better than the first version, which was the transparent blue. And and that was kind of like a tip off that you knew that they were going to reissue this to be more tune accurate. But now that I have the original one, which you could see looks really nice, I can actually appreciate the first version, because there's something cool about this transparent blue plastic. It looks kind of cool, only after you have the more tune accurate one. So this is a look at Eject, and something that's missing is his handgun. So yeah, man, I don't know why they did that. It's missing the handgun, and that makes me wonder if when they release Rewind, if Rewind's going to come with the gun or something. Just another one of the things Hasbro market strategy team is probably doing, is not giving you a gun here and you might get one with Rewind, something like that. But anyways, here's a look at Eject, and then the other accessory that you get, boy, he doesn't stand, is his gun. And this is a nice gray color gun, and it is nicely sculpted. I will say that. Look at all the nicely sculpted detail. Looks really nice. So this is what you get with the figure. And as always, let's look over the instructions. So here's the instructions, and you could see the contents, what you get. You just get his gun, and then you get the other figure, Eject, how it goes in his chest, and then the steps of the transformation. And the transformation on this is pretty easy. There's just one little difficulty getting the arms to tab into the legs and folding it up, but yeah, for the most part it's pretty easy, pretty fun. So that's a look at the instructions. So now let's go ahead and transform Blaster so we can compare it with the first version, the Kingdom. Okay, to transform Blaster into his robot mode, here you want to push in his handles, separate them, and you're going to bring them down, and you could see the tab in the slot there. You line them up, tab it in on both sides, and here on the front you want to untab and lift this piece up. And here, to spread his legs out, you actually need to pull forward here, and then you can bring this arm down. So that's when you're transforming it into alt mode, that's kind of like where it's a little bit difficult, because you can't push it in this way. You need to push it in where this is tabbed out first, and then you could fold it in. But here you just go ahead, bring his legs down, and let's come up a little bit. And here the speakers, they're going to go in together, so rotate them in. And then these panels here, you want to bring them down on both sides. After that, you can close it up, and then we could rotate this whole thing around 180. And here these speakers, you can go ahead and push them in to bring out the robot mode speakers. And these feet are really hard to get out, so what I do is use the handle of the gun, stick them in there, and bring down his feet like so. And once we got that, we can come up here to his hands, and you can see you bring down his forearms, and then we can bring up his hands. Once we do that, then you could bring down his arms all the way and then rotate them 180 so they're facing forward. And on the back, push down this back butt piece. Actually, I wish they would have just made some panels to fold this up, because this is actually more tune accurate. That just doesn't clean up very well. But anyways, go ahead and open up this battery pack here, and then you're gonna flip up his head, and I actually rotated around 180. And now we have Blaster in his robot mode. So you could see this does look nice. Well, first of all, let's give him his gun, and you could see it looks really, really nice. And now let's first compare this with the animation model, so we can see, again, for the most part, they did a nice job with the colors. Like, he does have gray feet now, and his arms and legs, it's gray, it's not black. So this definitely looks better than the first version. So let's bring out their first version. So here you could see it's black, and this was the giveaway right here, the black on his shoulders. I have no idea why they would do that, and that was the giveaway, that you knew that they were going to give you a redeco or more tune accurate version. Same thing with this feet here and the black instead of the gray. But here you could see just the difference. This still, it's a nice figure for mainline retail, but you know, for collectors collecting the mainline retail, I mean, you know, this is the version that you want. So after all of that, now this is just going to go in my extra pile, and I'm probably going to end up giving this away. But anyways, that's a look at the Blaster. And here, the more tune accurate version. Let's just go over some of the articulation, since that's what a lot of people always do. Head is on a ball joint, so you know, it can go up and down, side to side, rotate all around. Shoulders, you can go out to the side, front and back. They can rotate at the bicep, elbow joint, and the hands, only articulation just going in and out like so. And you do get a nice waist rotation, but no ab crunch. Legs can go up, back. If you push back here, that's what I was saying. It would have been nice if they would have made these panels fold up, but you can fold it back. But close that back up. They can't go out to the side. You do get a knee bend. You do get a nice ankle rocker, and foot can go up and down. So good articulation. So yeah, it's a nice figure. It's fun to play with. And let me just go ahead and show you something else that it comes with. It does come with that nice backdrop here. If you want to display it, you can just kind of put them up here like so, or actually you can get them in a nice pose first. And this is what's cool, the ankle rocker, so you can adjust this. You could use the waist rotation, get them in a nice pose. This is what's cool about the mainline retail figures. You can do these nice articulation and stuff, and then you can go ahead and put them up there, so you can have them on display like that if you want. That's just something you could do if you want, but not for me. So anyways, here is a look at the blaster, the mainline retail. And like I said, you know, there's a lot of imperfections with this, but you know, these are nice figures to have and play with. But what I do like are my masterpiece collection, because here, these are basically for display. And you could see this one is more cartoon accurate. Like, look at his legs. This is what I was telling you, the little 4 squares there that were kind of like lights in the cartoon. And he is missing this little detail here. But I saw TM's review, you know, for this upgrade piece that I'm thinking about getting just to make it more tune accurate. But you could see just a comparison with the masterpiece. And here you can see what it looks like with the Legends or mini masterpiece. This is Magic Squares. I also have the Mech Fans toys, but same thing. You could see Masterpiece by Fans Toys and Legends or Mini Masterpiece by Magic Square. You could see how they're trying to make these more tune accurate. And Hasbro, yeah, they just do these things just to, I don't know, just to try to get you to buy more. But anyways, here's just a comparison of these 3. I didn't bring out my original because, yeah, I just was too lazy to dig it out. But, yeah, that's a look at that. And for a comparison, let's bring out his buddy here, Perceptor. And this is also what's cool about mainline retail. You could see that, yeah, you get the whole set. These 2 guys, they look really nice. Just like that scene from the movie, you know, where Perceptor comes in and is warning Blaster or telling Blaster to contact Optimus Prime. So yeah, this is really cool. So that's a look at the Studio Series 86 Blaster and Eject. And now, you know, we just got to wait for Rewind and the Core Class, Steel Jaw, and Ramhorn. And then this blaster will be complete. But for right now, this is what we have. And this guy has trouble standing. And it is a nice looking set to have. So that's a look at the Studio Series 86 Blaster and Eject.
Blaster! Ultra Magnus sends orders to contact Optimus Prime on Moonbase 1.
All right! Cover your receptors, Perceptor. Optimus Prime, do you read me?